hopefully it is recording appropriately this time. So what you need to do is you need to save your selfie stick. Now, if you are one of the students that hasn't finished their selfie stick, then what we'll do is we'll try to come up with another assembly where you can demonstrate this skill that's a little bit easier to put together than the selfie stick. So you should be able to bend it, and if I pull down here, like that slides in and out, I can zoom in and you can see that I've assembled all the parts there. Okay, now to make an exploded view, if you look up here in the upper left, you can see that we're in the design workspace, and we're going to go over to the animation workspace. So in that drop down over there, click on animation workspace. I've done this maybe twice in my life, so hopefully it works out well. I'll try to pause the recording if something happens. So inside Fusion, we're going to look in this transform drop down, and you'll see that there's different versions of an exploded view. Now, if you really want to, you can manually explode your part, but we're going to do auto explode, and we're going to keep it simple to 1 level on the auto explode. That smells terrible. The laminator. Okay, so I'm going to pick that. Oh, and it did this. Like, we need to select that. There we go. Okay, so you saw that little error message that popped up, and the way to resolve that, I hope, is click on components and then click on the selfie stick so that you can see all those components are highlighted. And now let's see if it does it. Did not error. It's thinking. It's not responding if you look up at the top. There we go. Okay, and what it does is, as we learned from the lesson, it takes all of the components that I put into that selfie stick and explodes them out. And we can do this, we can kind of move through, okay, and you can explode that out to whatever level you're comfortable with, and then we'll click OK, and we will wait. I think it's done. Okay, so there's our exploded view. And again, it takes all those parts of the selfie stick and moves them apart so that you can see not just what all the parts are, but how they fit together. So now we're going to make a, actually there's something, well, kind of wanted the lines on there, but we won't mess with that now, I guess. Okay. So we're going to create a drawing of the exploded view. And we're going to create a drawing of the, oh my gosh. Something is on fire in here. Oh my gosh. Unless it's coming out of the vents. I don't know, but. It's not the laminator, it's coming through the vent. Okay. I'm gonna, this is not good. Oh my god. I don't know. Like, is it coming out of the vents? It's gonna set off the alarm. Okay, this is, I'm recording this. I'm doing a video for my class, so we're about to have the fire alarm go off. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. This is not cool. Okay. Man. No, I thought it was the laminator at first. How can I stop my video from recording? Okay, so I'm going to record it. All right, so we have more of an audience. I think we're recording. We're back recording. Okay, so fire evacuation is done. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you were absent today, you missed all the excitement. So now that we have our exploded view, what we're going to do is create a drawing. So come up to the left where we create drawing. Now, typically we've been creating a drawing from a design. This time we are going to create it from an animation because that is the workspace we're in. And we are going to do a storyboard. We're going to create a new one. And now we have to wait for the circle of death. And this is a lot faster than it was before. Maybe whatever it was that caused the fire was interfering with my Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm going to place the base view, and that's the only view we're going to do for this. Now, this is actually really small. So over here, I've got this 1:4 ratio. I'm going to go change that. I'm over on the right-hand side if you need to look at this. I'm going to try this as a 1:2. I don't know if I like that better. Let's do 1:3. Okay, I think I like that better. And we'll click OK. And it should place that. I'm going to move it over a little bit. Now, a couple things I want you to turn in with this. So under tables, we are going to create some balloons. And we learned about that in the lessons. So I'm going to go and remember your rules about balloons. So there are no horizontal or vertical leader lines on those balloons, and they should be organized in a methodical way. I don't know why that is 6, but okay. And place the balloon, and we want to make sure that we get all of the parts. And remember, those are not to be horizontal or vertical. Okay, I don't really like the ordering of that, but I'm also not going to complain. Okay, so each of those balloons goes to one of the parts, and we should be able to close that. And then under tables, again, I'm over here on the right, tables drop down. We're going to create a parts list and then place the parts list out of the way. You might have to rearrange some stuff. Now, in that parts list, if I zoom in on it, you should see the name, the balloon number. Okay, so that's like how we reference it. How many of them we have. Okay, how many of them we have, and then the name of the part. Now, you could edit that and add descriptions, but we're not going to do that. So what you need to turn in, I would love it if you could turn in a PDF of this. So for those of you that are working in the app, and I think those of you that use the browser version can do this as well, we're going to export. We're going to export it as a PDF, all sheets. And I think I'm going to click open. Open that as the PDF. Oh, look at that. I got a bunch of PDFs in there. Okay, and then you should be able to save it. Now, if you have an issue with saving this, if you have any kind of issue at all, oh, and then upload this into Focus, okay? But if you have an issue with saving your document, let me do... I'm going to title mine Exploded Selfie Stick. Okay. And I'll go ahead and save that. Now, I know sometimes when you guys save stuff, it kicks over to your downloads, and then sometimes you haven't been able to get the document that you wanted. If you have any issues, okay, any issues at all, saving it, what I want you to do instead, I'm going to go and send that to the printer, maybe not. What I want you to do instead is to just screenshot it, okay? Screenshot it, and you can post the screenshot. And yeah, it needs to have the whole thing in there, okay? So your file, you should have the file name. You can't screenshot mine because mine says pen design on it, so that's helpful. Let me see if I can. There we go. So yours should not say Penn Design, but it should have your file name, and it should have the parts list. It should have the exploded view and all of the balloons. So this less than 10-minute video, it is a little bit distracted. I don't know, because the fire department came in the middle of the video. And again, if you were absent today, you missed some good times. All right, I gotta change my clothes and get ready to go running with Marathon High, but let me know if you have any questions.